Hello friends, once again, and welcome to FPTV's most exciting half hour of television, WCWA Rematch. I'm your host, Clay Readymade, and we have quite the stacked matchup to get into as we take a look back at the main event of the inaugural WCWA Showdown. Before we get into that, let's take care of business, as you can find everything you need to know about the premier wrestling promotion in Northwest Arkansas on Facebook at WCWA Wrestling. It doesn't stop there, as you can start your own journey into the professional wrestling world when you sign up with Stryker Training Facility today. Let's set the table, shall we? The Standard, Dusty Gold, was appointed head trainer at Stryker Training Facility. And the following interview touched on a plethora of topics, one notably being a list of independent wrestlers he would like to share the ring with one day. The last name on that list was one A.R. Fox. Let's take a look.
Wrestlers of the indie scene now that I would love to wrestle, you have the top of the last list of like Austin Theory, who is now the Evolve Heavyweight Champion, gets killing it out there. Sammy Guevara, Bear Brown, Cody Rhodes. I would love to face Cody one-on-one. Great. I guess I can't forget A.R. Fox. He would be someone great to wrestle too. He's shredded out like I am. He's able to do some really good athletic stuff, so I think me and him could put something together. Get inspired, get motivated.
Dusty Gold, you guess, A.R. Fox? First, let me tell you, you're young, you got a good look, you got a bright future, but you can't make any more mistakes, because you already made one crucial one, and that is having the hardest worker on the job name in your mouth, A.R. Fox. See, right now I'm chilling in the house that I built, the WWA 4. I know you got a school too, doing great things with the Stryker Training Facility, and that's all good. But no one is on go like the 4. See, I've never been to Arkansas before. And you know, my name is AR. And I see WCWA has a show going down on February 17th. And that's 3 days after a very special holiday for me. Because, you know, I got all the Valentines. But on February 17th, I break your heart and let you know that you got a long way to go before you could consider yourself on the same level as the highest flyer in the game, A.R. Fox. So, I'm gonna tone it down a little bit, because I'm actually excited to wrestle you. I'm very excited to wrestle you, and when we're done, you can thank me for giving you the best match of your life.
This war of words set up the main event of the first showdown. Let's take it to the town center as the Standard is headed to ringside.
How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? I am Mitch McCoy, and this is WCWA Rematch. And today we take you back to the first event, the inaugural event for WCWA. And this is going to be a doozy, folks. A 2 out of 3 falls match between the Standard Dusty Gold and A.R. Fox. Now, Clay just gave you a little bit of a backstory on how this has all transpired. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and kick it down to the ring to Sunshine for the announcements.
Throwing a wrench in the plans, A.R. Fox informed WCWA management that he refused to face Dusty Gold and sent accomplished indie wrestler Terrale Tempo in his place. While Dusty was prepared for AR Fox going in, how will he fare against the new threat of the intimidating Terrale Tempo in this best of 3 falls match? Let's get back to the action as Terrale makes his way to the ring.
And I don't know if this is due to management or due to AR Fox himself, but a little bit of a curveball has now been thrown Dusty Gold's way, and making his way to the ring now is the Terrale Tempo. And if none of you have had the opportunity to see Terrale work in a squared circle, this man is not only one of the most athletic competitors I have ever seen, but he is also one of the most intelligent competitors I've ever seen. I know he looks like a lot of bronze, but this man is also a lot of brains. And this is going to be a very interesting matchup for Dusty Gold, as he had prepared for AR Fox, and now with this curveball of Terrale Tempo, is he mentally prepared for this matchup? Now Terrale and AR Fox are both accomplished wrestlers in our business, and both deserve some respect. And the fans, the lady fans, seeming to give Terrale a little bit of respect after he took his shirt off. And we're about ready to go here, folks. I'm ready for this action, so let's get to it. And the ref has rung the bell, and Dusty Gold showing the respect to Terrale Tempo that I was just speaking of. And of course, Terrale is going to shake his hand. Terrale is an outstanding... Oh my God! And Terrale Tempo uppercutting Dusty Gold to the mat, and not a sign of respect right there, a sign of humility, and now driving Dusty Gold into that corner, but Dusty fighting back, a couple of forearms of his own. Oh, but a huge uppercut from Terrale Tempo sends him back down to his knees. And now just a huge forearm to the back, and Terrale Tempo is in control, and you have to think that the sign of respect by Dusty Gold was a mistake. Oh, and a good reversal by Dusty Gold, showing his athleticism. Ooh, and a huge kick to the chest, and a moonsault, and Dusty Gold is on top of Terrale Tempo like a dog on a bone, and a huge splash into the corner from Dusty Gold. And Dusty now taking advantage and taking him up top and having the crowd count with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but Terrale cuts him off. Oh, and a huge, it almost looked like a chop to the throat there by Terrale Tempo, and he's going for the last ride, but no. Dusty Gold fights him back. A couple of big punches into that corner, and another moonsault, this one from the second rope, but Terrale Tempo catches him, and oh my God, it's the end of the day for Dusty Gold. Terrale Tempo hits it. 1, 2, 3. And I can't believe it, folks. Terrale Tempo has already won the first fall from Dusty Gold. And he is up 1-0 and making a mockery of who some would call the hometown hero. And the ref checking on Dusty Gold. Again, the second fall cannot start until Dusty Gold gives the ref the green light that he is okay, he is ready to go. And maybe a little bit too much ego there as he gives him the green light, but Dusty Gold not ready, and a huge knee to the abdomen by Terrale Tempo. And Terrale lining him up for, it looks like another uppercut here from Terrale Tempo. And Dusty Gold trying to shake this off, but unable to, as he is in a terrible spot. And Terrale Tempo shooting him to the ropes. Dusty Gold able to duck under the clothesline, but gets nailed from that back elbow. And Terrale Tempo has a lot to say to the crowd. 1, ooh. And just a 1 count there. And Terrale Tempo mocking the crowd, saying, Dusty Gold, Dusty Gold. Ooh, and a powerful suplex by Terrale Tempo, and he's going to go for the 1. And a quick kick out. Didn't even get to 2. Maybe he did get to 2. He's arguing with the referee. You need to stay on top of Dusty here. Oh, and that time, definitely only a 1 count. And Dusty Gold trying to fight back, trying to get to his feet. And a couple right hands here. And he's back on top. He's back in control here, maybe. Dusty Gold whipping him to the other corner, and a huge splash from Dusty Gold. And what is he going to do now? Trying to catch his breath maybe, as he has been pummeled in this match. Oh my God. And a big chop. A big right chop from Dusty Gold. Oh! And Terrale Tempo catches him with the kick to the midsection and a scoop slam, and setting Dusty Gold up for the high time elbow. And he lands it. And if he gets the pin here, that could be it. This match is over. 1, 2, ooh. And maybe just taking a little too long there to get that cover. And now he's going to try to drive the life out of Dusty Gold. Has him in that headlock. And he is just trying to take all the air out of his lungs, trying to make him submit to the strength of himself, of Terrale Tempo. And Dusty fighting back up, the crowd into it, but Terrale Tempo puts him back down to the mat, seemingly with ease, going for the pin, and just another 1 count here, and he's going to have to do a lot more to the standard to get him out of this match. And again, Terrale Tempo having his way with not only Dusty Gold, but also having his way with the crowd. And I mean, Dusty has had a few shining lights, a few glimmering moments in this match where you thought that he would be able to get this turned around, that you thought he would be able to get momentum, but that has not been the case. Every time Dusty has had an answer for Terrale, Terrale has had an answer right back for Dusty. So, Dusty trying to work his way up, He is. Oh, and a huge elbow to the midsection, but Terrale, oh, and another elbow, but he keeps yanking that headlock in tighter and tighter, but he loses it after that third elbow and sends him for a back body drop that doesn't work, and a shoulder by Dusty Gold doesn't take Terrale off his feet. Oh my God! And a huge clothesline from Terrale Tempo sends Dusty Gold down and out. I'd have to assume he's out of this one. I mean, if Terrale wasn't distracted by the fans, if he got the pin, I would have to say it's over. But again, not only playing mind games, I guess, with Dusty Gold, but he's very distracted, it seems like, by the fans and what they have to say to him. Taking Dusty Gold back into a corner here. And another uppercut, and I'm not kidding. One of these times, this man's head is going to fly off into the crowd. Those uppercuts are critically damaging of Dusty Gold right now. Terrale Tempo telling the ref to check on, nope. And Dusty Gold gets him with the sunset flip. 1, 2, 3, and he gets it. He gets the second fall, and Terrale Tempo, he is right back on top of Dusty Gold, and the ref needs to break this up. We'll be right back to the action after these messages.
Let's get back to this exciting matchup as both men are now tied at 1 fall apiece. Who will come out on top and score the final fall? Let's get back to the action.
And we're all tied up at 1-1 now, and the ref, he needs to get control of this match. He wasn't even able to check. And I guess Terrale Tempo's up. I guess it doesn't matter because Terrale Tempo is up, and now he is using, what was that, a chair that he's now using on Dusty Gold? And they need to get this, he needs to get this match back in the ring. The ref hasn't even started the third fall yet. And Terrale Tempo just continually taking it to Dusty Gold on the outside. And now having a word or two with the fans as well. And it looks like he's finally, no, he picks up a chair again. And the ref has to stop this. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Terrale Tempo can't be disqualified because the third fall hasn't even started yet. But Dusty Gold, there is absolutely no way this match can continue. He is getting pummeled by that chair, and Terrale Tempo, I mean, after Dusty Gold lays motionless on the ground for a few minutes, finally decides to throw him back in the ring, and now the third fall has begun. And I mean, we have a lot of questions here that need to be answered. I mean, Dusty Gold, oh my God! And that's it, 1, 2, 3, and that spine breaker drove Dusty Gold right into the mat. Terrell thought he was going to get a 3 count from it, and now he's just slapping Dusty around like a rag doll. And Dusty Gold has to do something. He has to, and a huge body slam. And there's a 1, 2, that's... And the fact that Dusty's able to stay in this match is absolutely amazing right now. The will, the heart, the determination from Dusty Gold can never be questioned by anyone in this arena, anyone watching at home. I mean, he took that chair to the gut multiple times before this third fall started, and he has still been able to kick out of everything Terrell's been able to give him. And a huge back heel kick. Oh! And a knee to the face from Dusty Gold, and what's he going for here? And it looks like a rolling thunder. And a moonsault followed by it, and that's going to be it. That's 1, that's 2, oh! And Terrell kicks out, and Dusty's going to have to do more to Tempo to keep him down. And Dusty lining him up for another splash into the corner. Whipping him, Irish whip into the corner, no, reversal from Terrale Tempo, up and over from Dusty Gold with a fancy backflip, driving his shoulder into Terrell's abdomen, and Terrell is down. And a huge hip toss from Dusty Gold, and he has sent Terrale Tempo reeling in this matchup. And a drop kick, and just keeping the momentum going here for Dusty Gold. The crowd is loving it. I'm loving it. We have a matchup here, folks. We have a fight here. And Dusty Gold lining him up. Oh, and the bridge. 1, 2, 3. No. And a beautiful bridge by Dusty Gold there. I thought that would get a 3 count. He was unable to get it. You'd have to think more needs to be done to Tempo. The damage has been done to Dusty. The toll has been taken. But for Tempo, and a huge back heel kick right to the face to Dusty Gold. 1, 2, ooh. Only a 2 count. And again, Terrale Tempo not happy with the ref, not happy with the crowd, really not happy with Dusty Gold kicking out of everything he's giving him. He's trying to win this last fall. He's trying to walk away the victor, and Dusty Gold is denying him of that opportunity. Oh my God, Dusty Gold flipping over the back of Terrale Tempo, sets him up, and a huge slam, and he's setting him up. He says he's going up top. And what do we have here from Dusty Gold? No, he's going to the other. He's lining him up now. Prefers this corner over the other. Maybe he's taking too long, though. Terrell back up. Oh, my God. Those uppercuts, and it took his head off. And he fell all the way to the outside, 10 feet to the ground, and Dusty Gold is out. And that's going to be it. Terrell just needs to pin him. He gets him in the ring, and oh my God, the crowd just keeps distracting Terrale Tempo from doing his job. And if he were able to get in there and get the cover, you'd say maybe 10 seconds ago this match might be over, but he's taking his sweet time, and now he's calling for the finish of Dusty. Oh, Dusty trying to fight back, but Terrell not having any of that. Picks him up, and it looks like he's going to end his day once more, and a reversal from Dusty Gold. He reverses it, and he spears him, and that's going to be it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Dusty rematch from Terrale Tempo. He has speared him into oblivion, and Dusty Gold is your winner. Has been able to overcome Terrale Tempo, down 1-0 early and seemingly out after a bunch of chair shots to the abdomen. Dusty Gold able to escape with the victory.
WCWA, I hope you're ready. Terrale, you learned the hard way. The standard always prevails. Moving forward in WCWA, I want any and all comers. I'm here to prove a point. WCWA will never see anyone like the standard. The standard will be set, and you just have to watch to see how.
What an absolute war of attrition as both men gave it their all. But it was indeed the standard Dusty Gold standing in victory atop the sun-blazing canvas. It remains to be seen what will happen with AR Fox. But guarantee this was merely the lighting of the fuse in this first battle between these two heavyweights. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here for this main event edition of WCWA Rematch. Here's what you can expect next time, as well as a list of WCWA live events. We take a look at WCWA's second event, WCWA Showdown Wolf in Waiting, an event that saw Dusty Gold being interrupted by a dangerous new foe, Mecha Wolf 450. Also in the opening contest, Luke Langley clashes with the Murder Man Colt Kilbane. WCWA returns to the Fayetteville Town Center August 18th for WCWA Showdown Redemption. Tickets are available at the door the day of the event or on WCWAWrestling.com. Saturday, September 28th, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue presents WCWA Rumble Road. This event will take place during the annual bike rally on Dixon Street. And in the main event, WCWA will crown its first champion. Tickets available on WCWAWrestling.com. This is Clay Readymade signing off. Grab that knife and take that slice of life.
That was awesome getting to see those pro wrestlers in action, but now we're at the Stryker Training Facility in Springdale where the students are working hard. We're going to find out if I've got what it takes to get into that wrestling ring. Let's go. Aaron?
Marcy,
What are you doing here?
what are you talking about? A full-time member.
No, you're not.
Watch this.
Let's go.
So the drills are over. Now let's look at some actual moves. What's going to go on here, Coach?
So I'll teach you guys basically the basic stuff. You're gonna take a bump,
Bump, okay?
a bump, a lock up, into a headlock.
Okay, that sounds easy enough.
Let's do it.
All right, so what I'm gonna teach you now, this is a back bump, okay? So basically, you're gonna stand right here, shoulder width apart, arms crossed, keep your back straight, tuck your chin.
I'm out. I'm out of there. No way. That looks like it's painful. But that, it hurts just starting out.
Bring yourself back. Tuck your chin.
Where's Hulk Hogan when I need him?
So lock up, it's collar and elbow tie up is what they call it, okay? What that means is collar,
Okay. Collar,
right, collar, elbow,
Elbow.
elbow. That's not my elbow.
elbow. It's like a log. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, so you're here, right?
Okay.
All right, so when you lock up, it should be tight, boom, and then relax. Okay.
Collar.
Collar. It's left collar,
Elbow.
right elbow. Okay.
Collar, elbow. We could do the waltz.
You know how you didn't tuck your chin whenever you took that bump?
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure you tuck your chin on this one.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lead into me, and you're gonna walk in, nope, up, and then.
Wait, you didn't teach me. You just slammed me. You didn't teach me nothing. You're just like, here, man. Boom! All right, Nathaniel, that was a lot of fun in there, first of all. So what was your vision originally behind this in January when you kicked this thing off? What was your vision and your passion behind it?
Initially, it wasn't even about starting a school. I just wanted to run a promotion. But then Dusty just kept on pushing and saying, hey, why don't we do a school? Why don't we do this? And I said, well, let's give it a shot, right? Let's have a school where we can build up talent locally. And then from there, we can just put on shows regularly with local talent instead of having to bring guys into Arkansas.
Well, we got to know Dusty during the event the other day. He's your head coach, obviously.
Right.
What kind of curriculum does he follow?
He definitely pushes them through strength and conditioning, making sure that they have the look and the body and the endurance to be able to handle a long match. And then from there, he gets them inside the ring as well. So he is also trained inside Greco-Roman wrestling. So he knows how the grappling and everything like that.
Thanks for having us out, man.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.